Alright, wait for all the textures to pop in. There we go. God, I'm gonna have to remember everything again. Shortage of sleep. Well, might as well sleep right now then, aren't we? Let's get some hours. Yeah, absolutely sucks. Really wish they'd have given some warning at the very least. I wouldn't even be angry if they gave some warning, but not pleased. Okay. So let's go to Spooky Temple.
Sleep quality good.
69%. Oh yeah. Sleep quality perfect in my eyes. Right. So we briefly checked this area and it's got some spooky little baby skeletons in it. That's what I do remember. Are any of these books going to be switches? Oh. The conspiracy. Cool. And then they shot things out. Ah. That'll be what that is then. Spiky thing of death is left. Alright. Fortunately, no Hearthstone for me. Can't really get into it. It's not my game. Gwent, on the other hand, I'm having a lot of fun with. And you'll see some content for that this week. Hopefully, this week coming. It opened... Hang on. Let's pay attention, shall we? It opened, Dacto opened it, something is coming, I can hear it when it becomes angry. It was Dacto's fault, the moving darkness, the moving smoke is here now. I think I might be reading these backwards. I am reading these backwards. Alright. So that means that this one must be the beginning one. That's number 4. Good enough. We can no longer trust the Sky Ones. We must save ourselves. We must strike first. Dacto and I met to create a plan. If we take the ball suspended at the Great Mills site, we may be able to turn it against them in time. I will tell Varsa. Should also probably just turn this off since I can see the prompts without it. The plan is in motion. The prodigal sibling only appears an hour after daybreak and leaves at supper time. We will try to take the ball and roll it to the caves. It will be hard for them to track us there. Next slab. Once we have the ball, we will force them to reveal the secrets within the great volcano of the Hollow Land. Any power, any tools, any resources a person could need will be there. We will balance the scales with the Sky Ones. Tonight is the night. Yeah, there is that kind of false entitlement to going, why won't you continue to produce it? I guess it just won't making them enough money. Like most people who are still playing Magic Jewels now are those who probably already have all the cards, or at least most of them, and they're not prepared to spend money, so there might have been a good chance that they're just not making any money whatsoever on it, and just not told us. Alright, let's read that again. We have it. Immediately after sunfall, we used the power blades to sever the ball suspension coils and rolled it carefully down from the mill. Its blue eye slowly pulsed. It won't be long before we unlock its secrets and turn them against the Sky Ones. Dacto says that this ball has a different mark on it from the one we saw, which was carried to the Hollow Land. There must be another there. The land of the red water, the volcano, is where their power sources reside. The ball can help us. It opened! Dacto opened it! There's something coming, I can hear it. When it becomes angry, it was Dacto's fault. The moving darkness, the moving smoke is here now. So they unleashed it. Okay, let's progress. So we're going over there. Do we have to get up that way then? So how do we climb? Ugh. Oh, yes! Go on, let me up. Beautiful. I'm sure this wasn't supposed to happen, but I made it happen. Alright. Can we get in this thing? Babies in the jars. Yeah, cutting it mid-set was annoying, but like the nice way to do it for your fans would be to say, alright, we're going to release... Well, the nicest thing to do would be to say, we're releasing Hour of Devastation, and that's going to be the final set. The problem with being that nice is that nobody's going to spend money on that set knowing full well that they're never going to add another one. So if you want to think financially, then that's the payoff right there. But then again, there's the goodwill that you just completely disregard. You're just going to lose all of that, if you ever had any. Oh god. He's moving on. Okay. And so shall we. Oh no, he's not moving on. I don't know if it's going to murder us if it sees us, so let's just stay out of his way. Locked. But... Go on. Get in there. There we are. Is that in? I don't know. Yes. Oh no, I'm stuck. Let me down. There we go. Lots of gold. Lots of creepy baby skeletons. But nothing important. Come on. Come on. Seriously. I don't know. Whoa! Apologies for that. Gosh, I forget to unplug that every time. There we are. Hey, Lumi. Good to see ya. We have our moderator back. Yeah, the next project's the MMO. And I believe that's what they said they had was exciting.
Dehydration imminent.
But then again, Stainless won't be working on that. So Stainless have to be doing something as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be working for Wizards. They might just be off doing their own thing. I take that.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. We kind of need to eat one, actually. And then have another drink. There we go. Yeah, it's Magic the Gathering MMO. It's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's going to pay off. But there you go. Most MMOs these days, about 90% of them end up being free to play within a year. It's only me now. I think I'm the only one who hid here. Everyone else ran up to the shrine room. I haven't heard anything for a few hours. It's a dead end. There's nothing but a brick wall there. I think it followed them. The thing. It has been 3 days since everyone fled. There isn't much food left here. I should move on and scavenge, but I'm too afraid to leave. I could look at the shrine, but the Dark Spectre never came back. This way. Is it there? Ooh. Alright. Check that one. Check that one. I think we checked all of these actually. Most of them at least. Enough for me to not care about the rest. That's a big chair. I wonder if we're going to see one of the big aliens that sits so comfortably in this chair. I'm guessing at least one, or at least its skeleton. Well, they're supposed to be doing a Magic the Gathering movie as well, aren't they? So that might tie in with the MMO in some way. You never know. That might be their plan all along. Just to, ooh, we need a key. Okay. Tie the movie in with the MMO. The MMO based off the card game. I think there's a fair bit to explore as far as Magic the Gathering story is concerned. But I hear a lot of comments of most of the stories being quite mediocre nonetheless. So it's going to be interesting. Let's continue going around. We need to find ourselves a key. There was some separate paths that we could go down. Yep. Parkour. Anything? I think we're wasting our time over here. Severely wasting our time. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let me up.
Operator wet.
Is this the way we came in? I think it is. Oh no. No, it can't be. Milestone. And then there's a story thing over here. The orb. The orb requires opposites of heat and opposites of touch. A fusion of elements. The Sky Ones tell us it will bring forth poisonous fluid drawn from the sick world beyond. We must control it. I think we're going up there. Oh no, no, this is definitely the way we came.
Operator wet.
Silly me. Ow. Ooh, a Final Fantasy style combat system. I'd be interested in that one. Certainly. Never really appreciated the
Inventory full.
combat system in the future games.
Operator wet.
But I prefer a more turn-based structure as opposed to that kind of real-time running around slashing kind of structure. Right, I feel like we're a little bit lost. Maybe we didn't look in all of these. Hello, sharp rock. Don't need you. Fish. Ooh, infinite water. Awesome. Empty bottle. There we are. Leave that be. Where is the goddamn keyblade? None of these are triggers for anything. Nope. And we went in there and there was nothing. Bit of food. Nothing sat on top of there. Nope. Alright, consider me lost. So I don't think there's anything in any of these at all. Up there's a dead end, but that's where we need to get the Keyblade to. And we scoured all of the outskirts as well. We have a sword, but we don't have a Keyblade. Yep. Let's go check this door again. Maybe there's something around it that I'm not seeing. Or maybe we follow all of the bloodstains on the floor. But that just takes us up to this door. Well, I'm going to be playing some Eternal at some point on the channel. I've not actually booted it up yet, but I did see a fair bit of gameplay on it. And the similarities to Magic the Gathering are insane. So if you do like Magic the Gathering, which I assume you do, then I'd recommend checking out Eternal when I make a video on it. It might be right up your alley if the Gwent content isn't. Okay. I'm officially lost. Save for lost. Anybody got any ideas? So don't see anything on the roofs of any of these buildings. There might be one on top of there, I suppose. I've been inside there, and there was nothing. Yep. Lazy parkour. Right, let's try check the roof of this. I think this is the only roof we haven't stood on at some point, or at least been able to see. No. Nada.
Reminder, mission objective. Reestablishing satellite uplink.
Ow.
Highest priority.
Let me in. There is most definitely nothing in here. I don't know, it look kind of has that kind of Hearthstone aesthetic, I'd say. It risks being too similar to Magic, to be honest. Like, you've got factions instead of colours, and all of your cards have kind of a mix of Hearthstone and Magic in them. You need a certain amount of sigils to cast something, but you only need X amount of mana, essentially. Alright, I've literally got no idea where I'm going. No indication whatsoever. Maybe we have to go back. No, I suppose if you don't like the look of Hearthstone, then I would say it's horrendous. I'm not, so in that camp, to be honest. I think Hearthstone is a pretty looking game, just don't like the game itself. Just not my thing. Yeah, the forward vector's behind a locked door and we need a key for it, Lumi. There is no key in this area as far as I can see, unless it is really, really well hidden. Which is very, very likely, all the same. I just don't know where it's hidden. This is where we've come from. Maybe the key is back here and I'm not... Ooh. And I just didn't pick it up. It's possible. Hey Shadow, good to see you, man. We're lost. Right. Oh, we've got another rupture. Okay. Keyblade? Keyblade? Nothing. This is frustrating. I really don't want to cheat and look at a guide, but I might be forced to, just to progress this little bit. Yep. I do need some sleep. Let's get 8 hours.
Dehydration imminent.
God damn it.
Starvation imminent.
Seriously. There we are. Ooh! Ooh, there's a hole up there. Yes! Progress, potentially. Oh, bagger. Eh. Starvation is not imminent, game. Hey! Alright. So we should probably be looking for a keyblade in here, is my best guess. Let me get the torch out.
Operator wet.
Gave you that impression, game. Oh dear. Scary music can only mean one thing. Progress. And potential death. Are those landmines? They look like landmines.
Warning. Operator cold and wet.
Alright, maybe I will get this back out then.
Dropping.
Maybe I will get the torch out.
Warning. Operator cold and wet. Temperature dropping.
Landmines are
Warning.
everywhere.
Operator experiencing hypothermia.
Aha! Oh, this needs water. Never mind. Alright, so that's the entrance. Frank's Side Bottom. The name rings a bell. Oh god. I'll get back to you on that one. Avoid the landmines. Uh-oh, I think I stepped on a landmine. Ah! Alright, no time to spend on that. Unless he stopped. I think he stopped. Ooh. Relic of Aqua. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Frank Sidebottom. Rings a bell. Couldn't tell you who he is, though. Or if he's even real. Alright. Well. Oh. The smoke gave up quite quickly, it seems. Yeah. That's 2 of 4. This must be 1 of 4 then. You guys gonna stare at me like the rest of them? To our shrine we flee. 100 of us. It drove us here. The beast which emerged after we opened the ball. We hope it will leave us eventually. Long live Vasa, and may those who oppose us perish. So this is their last line of defense, and it clearly went quite well. Alright. Don't mind me. Just gonna step over your corpses. Darklight trap. We thought taking the ball from our twisted rulers was an act of righteousness, but the 6 souls within returned for their retribution. Their incarnation slaughtered us, chased us. We thought we were finished. The children are all gone now. Guy that always wears a papier-mâché head that looks like Arnold from Hey Arnold. Maybe it doesn't ring a bell. I've seen Hey Arnold a very long time ago, but damn it. Let's reread that. We tried to call for help, but none came. Thank the old gods we reached this room. It's been 7 turns of the moon. 100 of us have become 40 within these walls. The food is all but gone. It is always dark. Is this hell? Good question. The music just went crazy again. We still hear the sounds outside. It's patrolling Wrath. A handful of us hold on, but we begin burying those we lost, but it's worthless. Impossible to breathe near the corpses. There is no escape from the Sky One's wrath. And the key blade is to the left. And they beg forgiveness. And all was not well. Okay. Take that. Sorry. Anything behind here? Maybe behind there as well? Nope. Alright, progression has been made. As we leave to try and duke the flying gas of lightning death. Can check these on the way out now, actually. Now that we're not being chased. Oh! Ow! 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 God damn it. Alright. It's fine. We don't get hit that often. Everything is fine. Let's get out the torch. It looks like we're overheating. Eh. And nothing. God damn it. Well, at least it went off. How do we get past this before? I think I just need to... I wonder if I can actually... No, I cannot trigger them with a teleport device, but I can go past them, kind of. I bet there's a secret back there.